Where else would we begin the new season of Pleasure Boater but at the Miami International Boat Show, where we'll see the latest venture from intrepid powerboats. Visit with Plastique and keep your food and drinks cold as ice. All of that and more dead ahead. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest boat show in the world, the Miami International Boat Show in Miami Beach, Florida. This is Pleasure Boater. Hello again, everyone. I'm Captain Ted Jones. We'll start things out with Bill Gribble. You've seen him before, but you're growing now. Plasdeck has how many different designs?
Well, last year we had 6 colors. This year we're up to 17.
17.
Well, that's only because nobody's asked me for a new color today.
Okay. And some of those colors, we see samples of them right over here.
Right.
I mean, you're getting like a blue and gray and red and gray.
Well, we've got metallic silvers with blue lines or dark black lines or the burgundy line. We've gotten into the lighter colors because a lot of times the biggest complaint is it gets hot in the sun, so we've got some lighter colors that are cooler in the sun.
Or if you
Teak series.
If you like Johnny Cash, you got black.
That's right. We've got some black. We had that. A couple of boat manufacturers wanted that, so whatever you want, we'll make for you.
Now, speaking of boat manufacturers, you've got a sample of a pontoon boat right over here next to you that has your product all the way up.
Oh yeah, this is an Avalon pontoon made up in Michigan, and they've got our black, our silver with the black lines all over the whole boat over there.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous vessel.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Okay, now you're also getting into some designs, custom designs. I see what, a little palm tree here?
Right, we're cutting everything with CNC, so we can do any kind of inlays or logos or boat names, anything you want.
But now, in addition to Plasdeck, we also have Plastique. Tell us the difference.
Plastique is the recycled plastic lumber that we're using for the swim platforms, bow pulpits, handrails. All the teak trim they put on boats, we like to redo in our Plastique, which is no maintenance and it's got the wood look to it. And then we also have the vinyl flooring for interior, for inside the boat. That's a vinyl flooring that looks like the wood, it's just like the new flooring products. It's a picture of a teak and holly floor.
Okay, now I'll ask you if somebody wants more information.
You can look on the website at plastique.com, or we've got 800 numbers and all that kind of good stuff.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. The latest. Up to 17 colors now with Plasdeck.
It's time for Boat Test, a look at the latest models by the leading boat manufacturers. Brought to you by BoatTest.com. Tests you can trust.
What could be better than having a performance wake boat that also doubles as a great family sport boat? It's the RZ4 by Taiga, and today we're going to take it on a full performance review.
The Taiga RZ4 has an empty weight of 4,485 pounds, and with half fuel, 2 people on board and test gear, we had a test weight of 4,629 pounds. She has a length overall of 24 feet and a beam of 8 feet 6 inches. The PCM 343 pushed us to a top speed of 41.1 miles per hour at 5,000 RPM. At that speed, we were burning a total of 20.8 gallons per hour and getting 1.98 miles per gallon for a range of 85 miles. Pulled back to a more economic cruise setting of 3,000 RPM, and that showed us running at 25.3 miles per hour with only an 8.2 gallon per hour fuel burn. Now we were getting just over 3 miles per gallon for a range of 133 miles. There's about a 15-degree bow rise upon acceleration, but since the helm is so close to the bow and the bow curves down slightly, I didn't lose any visibility before getting on plane. I like how responsive the RZ4 is to the helm. It's also very responsive to the throttle. At nearly any speed, when you add more, the result is instantaneous. The power steering really made it easy to crank and bang through the maneuvers.
I like how the panel is very uncluttered on the RZ4. You've got a tachometer, speedometer, and the TAPS 2 gauge. Embedded in the 2 outer gauges, you've got fuel plus your engine temperature. The reason it's so uncluttered is most everything gets relegated over to the Taiga Touch. Now, Taiga Touch is a very nice piece of machinery where you've got control of all of the boat's functions in one convenient location. By pushing the home screen, you get this home display, which gives you your speedometer, RPM, controls for the stereo and depth, as well as touch buttons for all the functions that you need to get to. Well, that's our look at the performance and handling of the RZ4 by Taiga. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.
Hey, mates, the latest thing in keeping everything cool on your boat comes from Evercool from Australia, right, Alan?
Correct, Captain Ted. Thank you. Yes, we're all the way from Australia, but now freely available in the United States.
All right, let's talk first about the standard coolers or ice boxes. What do you offer there?
We offer a very comprehensive range of coolers or ice boxes, as they're known in Australia. In fact, in the United States, we've got over 36 different styles and sizes available, manufactured both in polyethylene and right through to fiberglass, which is our premium range. Importantly, we can offer ice boxes ranging from 10 quarts right through to about 220 quarts. So we believe we've got something for everybody, both in terms of size and, importantly, price range.
All right, now, I want to talk to you about these. This is hot. Listen to me, folks. You're doing any kind of boating, you need to find out about this. I want to start right down here. This thing absolutely blew me away right before we came back on the air. Tell me what we have here, Alan.
Well, this is our piece de resistance. It's a fridge that we build in Australia. It's a 64-quart unit, but importantly, it's a fridge-freezer combination. So what this offers is a deep freeze, and this is a genuine deep freeze. This is a compressor fridge.
Oh, yeah.
This will freeze bottles of water, it'll freeze ice cream and keep them frozen. That's your freezer section, and on this side here is your refrigerator. I've got some bottles of water, a couple of beers and some fruit, etc. Nice and cold. But the beauty about this unit is take out the basket, take out the divider, and you can now operate this as one full freezer or one full fridge. So it gives you the versatility of having both or a combo, or slide this divider wherever you like.
That's pretty slick. Is it 12 volt?
It's 12 volt. It'll run off 12 volt, 24 volt, and you get the inline adapter with it, so it'll run off 110 and 220 volt as well.
You got a website?
We certainly have a website. Go to evercool-usa.com. It has our full range of products, all our contact details. We'd be more than pleased to help you.
Pleasure Boater is being brought to you by Plastique. Replace your old wood with maintenance-free recycled plastic lumber. And by Glendinning Marine Products. Relax, we're on board. And by Wipeout Eraser with nanofiber cleaning technology.
RoboReel for electric cords, airlines, and water hose is a motor-driven unit that winds in automatically with the touch of a button. The RoboReel winds in fast, then slows to docking speed to prevent whipping action. All RoboReels come with a 4-year or 4,000 wind warranty. The RoboReel power includes a 3-outlet receptacle ball with LED indicator lights, on-off button, and retract switch, and the unit rotates 360 degrees, allowing you to reach any tool within a 100-foot diameter. Check it out at roboreel.com.
The Brizzo is a new and innovative product designed specifically for yachtsmen. Brizzo will allow you to reduce your annual number of haul-outs by allowing you to clean the hull of your boat while it's still submerged in water. Fouling causes drag, and drag reduces speed. Therefore, keeping the hull of your boat clean with Brizzo will save you both time and money. The Brizzo is a simple yet effective design that allows the cleaning process to be carried out quickly and effectively, meaning more time on the water with less ongoing costs. The Brizzo, an innovation in hull cleaning.
Nothing's more precious to a boat owner than a safe and carefree day on the water. Day after day, Intrepid is relentless in the pursuit of quality, reliability, and safety of our custom powerboats. This passion for perfection and our highly personalized customer care has earned us our reputation for the best boat owning experience in the industry. Intrepid's revolutionary transverse stepped hull design delivers an incomparable smooth, dry ride. To learn more about the new Intrepid models from 24 to 47 feet, log on to intrepidpowerboats.com.
Often exiting your boat at the beach can be hazardous and challenging. The Great White Accordion Gangplank is designed to make going from boat to beach quick and easy. Simply bring your boat to the beach bow first, clip the accordion gangplank into the mounting brackets, and climb with ease down to the beach. The Great White Accordion Gangplank is a 7 or 9-step anodized marine-grade aluminum ladder weighing only 15 pounds that folds away for easy storage. Learn more and see the video at gr8-white.com. While you're there, check out what Going Blue is all about.
Hey, back on board Pleasure Boater at the Miami International Boat Show. Every year we got to visit with our friend John Glendinning from Glendinning Marine Products. And John, a lot of people don't know about, I use this for dockside water.
Yes, sir. We've been doing cable mast or the power cord reels for many years, and people would come to us and say, what do you have for water hoses? Every day person's on board their boat. They're going to wash it down. They're going to go out and they're going to pull out their hose so that they can go out and spray it down, and then they're going to want to put it away. So we've made a very simple way of hit a button and your hose just goes away, to take this repetitive, mundane task and make it fun to do. We have actually 3 lengths available. The one I just did was a 35-foot long with half-inch hose. This is a 75-foot long hose, 5/8 long, to do the whole boat. And this has a device called a level wind that allows the cable, the hose, to be laid in much more levelly or straighter on the hose reel.
Yeah, it goes back and forth, and these are all 12 volt, and they're
12 or 24 actually.
I've installed several of these. They're pretty easy to do.
Yeah, you just mount them, run your water supply to them, and bring 12 volts to them. It includes the power switch, control switch already mounted on it. But it takes that routine, mundane task of having to pull your hose out, hook it up, lay it out, store it away, to make it very easy to do.
And you have the optional hose pipe if they want the opening.
If they want a hose pipe or a through hole, or any small hatch could be used to act as a bulkhead fitting.
That's true. You could have thought about that. I do the hose pipe. Okay, and then down here, we've got the electric cables, even for the smaller boat.
Yeah, again, we had our cable master units that we had supplied for many years. People at the 30 amp level said, you know, I'd love to use it, but the cable's I don't have enough room. So we came up with a small unit. This would hold about 50 feet of this 30 amp power cable. Again, manually pull it out, press the switch, and the cable goes away. Takes about a cubic foot of space.
And you have the same thing available for the 50.
Again, smaller boats that have 50 amps didn't have room for our CM7 product. We came up with a unit that would handle 50 feet of 50 amp cable.
You want more information? You get all this stuff online. Where at?
On our website, glendinningprods.com.
Why do you come to the boat show?
It's just exciting. I love to look at the cigarette boats and all the...
You like the fast boats?
I like the fast boats. I'm going to have a boat, and it's going to be the Fast Nancy. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's going to go over 60 miles an hour.
60?
That's slow.
I know. I'm saying 60. What planet are you from?
All right. Well, this is a place to get one.
Yeah, I know. I've seen every kind of boat you can imagine. It's really fascinating.
Talk about safety. It's called float rail, folks. If you have a boat, you poke a hole in it, you're probably going down, especially if you have bilge pump problems or a major hole of some kind. These people have the answer. How does float rail work?
Well, float rail works. It's basically an airbag for your boat. It's emergency buoyancy. Think of it like a airbag for your car. So you hit something and the system deploys automatically and saves you right then and there, keeps your boat from swamping, and keeps your boat afloat.
How does it deploy? Air?
You can use air, but we suggest nitrogen. It's inert, and so it's safer. And it's boom and done.
You have a nitrogen tank on board.
Correct.
Hooked into the system.
Hooked into the system. We have a hydrostatic valve to detect the presence of water.
Okay.
Once that has happened, the system's deployed on its own. There's also a captain's call, so you can flip the switch if necessary. So if you hit something and you're aware of it, go ahead and deploy it as a safety precaution.
All right, now this is what the unit looks like. This would be the hull, and it's mounted outside the hull.
Absolutely, yes. This is a 2.5 foot section, cross section of the system. Comes in every different color, sizes. So
different colors.
Different colors, of course. You got to match your boat, your vessels, any of the above. So
you're right. So this would deploy into a full bag. How much weight would this support?
This supports around 800 pounds. Just for one cross section. So
Okay.
each job is a custom.
Very hard to install.
Very easy to install. It takes about 4 hours for right around a 32-foot vessel.
Nina, what do we got right here?
We have our beach port. It's a portable, lightweight docking system for your PWCs. We also have a version for boats. It's made in the U.S. and you can also use it for towing.
Yeah, I see several D-rings right here you can hook onto.
Yeah, and it's really lightweight. It's about 20 pounds, so I can carry it.
This is something really neat. That is something that you really need, especially for safety. Guys, you're going out, you're going to go intercoastal, you're going offshore. I would have one of these on my boat.
It's time for Nautical Knowledge, brought to you by the Miami International Boat Show, coming to Miami Beach, February 13th through the 17th, 2014. Now, this week's question: what is a continuous wind of 35 to 65 knots called?
American Muscle Docks and Fabrication manufactures superior floating dock and marine products for fresh or salt water. From conception to completion, we are ready to assist you through every phase of your dock project. Whether you're a residential owner, a marina manager, or a marine contractor, American Muscle Docks offers a range of docks, dock components, and accessories. Our docks and dock components can be found throughout the United States as well as around the world. You can choose from our standard components, or we will manufacture to meet your design specifications. We build to let our products speak for themselves.
Evacool is known as Australia's largest manufacturer of ice chests. Now Evacool is available in the U.S., offering icebox coolers in both fiberglass and economical polyethylene from 10 to 211 quart sizes. Also perfect for boaters is Evacool's line of fridge freezers that operate on both 12-volt DC and 110 electric current service and range in size from 29 to 64 quarts. To learn more about this exciting line of coolers and fridge freezers, log on now to evacool-usa.com. The answer to this week's nautical knowledge, that wind is called a gale.
Welcome back aboard Pleasure Boater from the Miami International Boat Show, and I'm going to talk to you people now that have diesel engines in your boats. This is an incredible invention, something that should have been around a long time ago. Doesn't matter what you got, Cummins, Caterpillar, Detroit, whatever diesel you've got. This is basically a fuel preparator, in other words, a water and air separator.
Well, this is a fuel preparation device. That's why we call it fuel preparator. It removes entrained air from the fuel. It maintains a positive pressure of the pump, eliminating cavitation and the effects of fuel filter plugging. It removes water and it removes particulates to 6 micron.
Now let's see what's going on here. This is the straw, and we're picking up the diesel fuel, and we're coming up here, and we're looking at this. This is so we can see.
Yes, we have a sight glass here, acrylic tank, clear lines, sight glasses so you can see what's going to the engine and return. Plus, we have here the system itself, and on the other end, to represent your truck or engine transfer pump, we have one of our Raptor fuel pumps. Now, when you turn the air dog on, and that's always running when your engine is running, this is taking that fuel with all the air, it's separating it, it's sending it back to the tank, clearing up the fuel going to the engine. But in addition to that, we're eliminating pump cavitation by maintaining the positive pressure into your pump. Now, diesel fuel ages, and as it ages, it turns dark because it's forming insoluble gum. We can put a solenoid on here so when we fire this thing up and pump when the engine's not running, we can divert it back through a fuel island filter, 10 micron, and we can clean the tanks up. In this case, this 200 free flow, it's about 210 gallons an hour, and that's almost a freebie thrown in there. Well, how do you know when to change a filter? Most people do it when they don't need to, or don't do it when they need to because they're using the iGuess. We use a microprocessor that monitors the pressure flow to the engine, and this system can't create pressure if it can't get fuel. That's when your water separator plugs. The indicator light goes from green to flashing green. That means change or clean your water separator.
Okay. There you have it, folks. It's the latest technology. If you have diesels, you better check it out at the website on your screen.
What do you want to do?
I want to know why you come to the boat show.
Because I like marine life, and being a commercial fisherman, I thought I could see something I didn't have.
This would be the place to find it.
Yes, I did find some very nice up-to-date maps on navigational aids in the Gulf.
Well, good.
And that's very, very helpful.
So it was worthwhile. So you're a boater by profession.
Yes, that's correct,
what you
sir.
do for a living.
Commercial, yes.
All right, good enough. Thank you
yes,
for coming.
Thank you.
We have to visit with Kathy Rickjewell to get the lowdown on this boat show this year. Looks pretty good. Things kind of coming back a little bit in the marine industry.
Oh, absolutely. We've opened the doors on 11 shows starting in early January across the country in major markets like New York and Chicago, Atlantic City, Nashville, Louisville, St. Louis, and we're seeing a much improved performance with the consumers that are coming into our shows.
Yeah, a lot of boats in here. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, we've got about 1,500 boats at this location, our largest location of the boat show, which is the Miami Beach Convention Center. We've got another 200 powerboats in the water at the Sea Marine and Yachting Center, which is our new yacht and powerboat show, and about another 125 catamaran sailboats, sailing accessories at Strictly Sail Miami.
Yeah, that's down at Bayside.
That's correct. Yeah, My Marine at Bayside.
And you have a shuttle that'll take you around there.
We do. There's a courtesy shuttle bus that starts from any of the 3 locations, starting running 1 hour prior to show opening, which is 9 a.m., through 1 hour after show closing every night, which is 8 p.m., connecting all 3 sites. We also have water taxi service running those same hours between the 2 marina locations.
Now, how's the crowd look this year?
The crowds have been fantastic. You know, we did have a little bit of weather, inclement weather on the early part of the show, but everyone still continued to come out. We're just about 2% down, which only represents about 300 people over last year. We're expecting a great day today. You know, we've got a nice, cool, crisp feel to the air, and the doors look great this morning when we opened at 10 o'clock.
So this means a lot to the economy of Miami Beach.
Oh, absolutely. We'll probably spend just shy of $1 billion here in the 2 weeks that the show is involving the setup and the breakdown. So 817.6 million. That's an old study from 2005. We're working on a new one right now, which will be available to us in May, and we're certainly expecting to see numbers even greater than that.
We have a date for next year?
We do. We will be, oh my gosh, you're going to put me on the spot. It's President's Day weekend again, and if I'm not mistaken, we are February 13th through the 17th.
All right, get your plane tickets and reservations early, folks.
Pleasure Boater is being brought to you by Pure Flow Technologies, home of the diesel fuel saver, and by Intrepid Power Boats, one of a kind, one at a time, and by Y-Sink, manufacturers of a float rail to keep your boat from sinking.
Welcome back to Pleasure Boater. Well, it's time for a Yacht of the Week, and folks, we picked a jewel right here. This is the latest entry from Intrepid. Ken, tell me about this boat. How big is it?
It's 37.5. It's our new walk-around. It replaces our 370 cuddy that we had for a while.
Now, you said walk-around.
Yeah, walk-around. It's what a lot of people were asking for is they were looking for something that had cuddy lines, because cuddies are a little bit sexier, but they wanted that walk-around access, and that's really what we've done with this boat.
Now, I noticed the helm seems to be a little higher.
Yeah, it's higher because a lot of the people that sat in our forward seating were kind of down in a hole, and they really didn't have the visibility that they like, so we jacked up the cockpit in this boat, which also gave us room for the head that we removed from the cabin and put down in the console.
So the head actually goes away electronically, completely out of sight, and that becomes a shower.
Yeah, because that way it'll give you the room that you would normally have. Most traditional boats will have the head just sitting there, and when you're not using it, why look at it? Why have it in your way?
Okay, and you have a holding tank or something?
Yeah, it's got a holding tank with a Y valve that goes overboard. It gives you the full separate shower, plus there's a full vessel sink and vanity down below. It's really nice down there.
All right, now the head used to be in the main cabin, but you've replaced that with?
Yeah, a galley. We used to have a small galley before, but by able to pull that head out of there, it's really made a lot of room for us to create a beautiful sized galley.
Yeah, and you have a table, a seated eating area, and I assume that's also probably a V-berth.
Yeah, it's a V-berth with an electric high-low table. You just flip a switch underneath the galley cabinet, and it lowers down into place, and there's a place to stow the filler cushions as well.
Wow, that's really neat. So you can actually live aboard this.
Yeah, actually on a 37-foot boat, you know, and this is, you know, by able to give you the head out here, it gave us that room inside the cabin to make that possible.
And we have a nice hardtop here covering everything.
Yeah, fiberglass hardtop, coated aluminum work. It's got a nice little windscreen to stop the wind from beating you while you're sitting here in the forward area. It's really nice.
Yeah, and I saw the hatch for ventilation. Do we have a gen set?
Yeah, we've got a generator. We've got air conditioning. We actually have dual air conditioning. The head itself has its own little air conditioning.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah. That way you can have comfort down below there as well.
Okay, what do we got for power?
This one's got triple 350 Yamahas on it.
Triple?
Yeah, triple. We decided to go triple instead of quad this time.
That's 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah, it's a great package.
Yeah,
you're running probably, you know, anywhere to, you know, 60, 62 miles an hour on this boat.
No.
Yeah, it's a nice
cruise.
Yeah, well, at cruise you're probably looking at about 48.
Oh, slow 48. That's incredible. So this thing really planes off nice.
Yeah, it does. And with it being a step bottom boat, it planes very quickly.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, you've got a nice cockpit back there. Tell me about it.
Yeah, the cockpit's nice because it's got a helm seat that's adjustable fore and aft with a refrigerator underneath it, which is nice because that way people don't have to go all the way to the galley if you're hanging outside in the cockpit. And it's got a folding rear bench seat that integrates into the back of the boat, so you can just close it and get it out of your way if you're fishing or anything.
I like the sexy blue lights up here.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, and they also changed to red for nighttime and white. Yeah, they're multicolor. It's all LED, low power draw. It's good stuff.
Wow. Really, really neat. You know, if they want more information in closing the show out, you have a website?
Yeah, absolutely. It's intrepidpowerboats.com.
And you said no dealers, they deal directly with you.
Yeah, they deal with us directly. We have one sales office that we own in the Harbortown Marina in Dania Beach. They can contact there or the factory, and we'd love to help them.
Okay, well, there you have it, folks, and that'll bring to a close another edition of Pleasure Boater. Hope you enjoyed our Yacht of the Week. We'll see you next time.
Coming up next week, more great stuff from the Miami International Boat Show.
Why do you come to the boat show?
First time here. Just we own a boat and just want to see what's out here.
Yeah.
Nice people, nice weather.
Look to get a different boat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a sickness. You always got to get one bigger.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you're a boater.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Well, you like boating?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. You like to look at the boats here?
Yeah.
Encouraging to buy one?
I don't know.
It sure is. Absolutely.